Persuadable. I got a question. What's up, boo-boos? Love you. All right, I got a question. So if two ghosts go on a date and one ghost doesn't show up, isn't that literally the definition of being ghosted? That's fucking terrible. I think I made that one up, but I don't know. But I said it at work. Anyways, this video we're going to talk about Kite and Bonbon. I haven't shown any of my gameplay lately. I've just been kind of taking the approach of talking about Identity V, etc., as well as being blessed enough to have all of you be so kind and considerate by sending your gameplay to me. This is an individual who sent their Bonbon gameplay and would like the world to see it. And I'm going to show gameplay after this as me as a mind's eye kiting a Bonbon. And for those who don't know, I suck as a hunter, but I play a lot of Bonbon, especially lately. And the number one way for me to learn how to kite a Bonbon effectively is to play Bonbon 500 to 1,000 times to understand this character inside and out. One of the things that I've been saying since season 1 is what made me a better kiter and a better survivor was by becoming a better hunter. I've said that for a very, very long time. And for Bonbon, I always struggled kiting against a Bonbon. And a very good Bonbon player is pretty much going to, most of the time, decimate you. A lot of people struggle with playing Bonbon, but when you learn how to play him, it's actually really easy. And it's very, very fucking dangerous. And it took me a really long time to figure that out. And one of the things that you're going to see is when you throw that first bomb down, oh, wait, prevents the rescue. Oh, you made the Enchantress scatter. Wow. Wow. Excellent, excellent anti-rescue. Good job. What I have realized about Bonbon is, man, a lot of survivors panic. Survivors panic a lot. If you're a good hunter, you know all of the kiting routes. So what makes you a really good Bonbon player is also understanding all of the kiting routes and how to shut those down and how to toss one bomb down. See, what I was making mistakes with Bonbon, right, is that I would throw my first bomb down and then I would hold the bomb, the second bomb, and try to throw it. But when you hold the bomb down and throw it, it takes longer for it to land. So it took me a long time to learn. Like, watch what this Bonbon player is doing, okay? He'll actually put the bomb down. He'll put a bomb down, and then he runs towards you on that vertical line, and then he just tosses a bomb down underhand. Watch. I'm not sure if he's going to do it. And that's really how you play Bonbon. You don't want to throw that second bomb because it takes too long for it to land. And it took me a long time to understand that. And also, playing Bonbon, really, if you can chip the survivor one time with a bomb before they go in for a rescue, it's really, really easy to prevent a rescue. And that's exactly why you see a lot of mercenary bands when you see Bonbon players. If they chip you once, they can easily chip you again and follow up with a hit. What's really interesting, too, with a lot of survivors is that a lot of survivors panic. They don't take their time, and they rush in for a save because they're so worried about the bombs. If I chip you once and then I throw another bomb down and it activates, I immediately just swing most of the time because survivors panic. They really, really panic and they just go in for that rescue. But that doesn't always work. So I wanted to show how I kite against a Bonbon, especially with a seer user, and how I would use, how I prioritize looking at my environment. And you're going to see me escape bombs in very, very tiny areas. And you're also going to see that I prioritize not getting hit by a bomb when I have an owl on me instead of worrying about the basic attack. And we'll get into that a little bit later. I think just really the big thing with Bonbon is that all of us just collectively lose our fucking minds and we panic. But rightfully so. But I mean, Bonbon is scary. It's annoying. And it's very difficult, especially in top tournament leagues, for somebody to kite a Bonbon without using one of the meta characters. And so, again, I'll show you what I was doing when I kite. Especially when you go against a Bonbon that just really knows how to chip shot you. The popular build for Bonbon players is going north and south. They go north and south, and then they build teleport. Now, in the gameplay that we're about to show you, I'm about to show you, this is my gameplay. This Bonbon decides to use Blink. And a lot of Bonbons that use Blink, it's almost like they're not confident enough yet with their chain bombing. And because you have to go north and south for the most part with good Bonbon players. Some will try to build 3-6. And normally you go north and south, and if you have that chain bombing down, you feel so confident with it, you don't need Blink, and you can have teleport. And teleport and detention is what's going to make the difference between a tie and a win, especially if you stuff a rescue. So right now I'm just kind of circling around in this area. I'm going to move over here. I already know that he's throwing a lot of bombs, and so I know he's running into bomb management. You see how I'm not worried about the kite and route as much as I am worried about avoiding these bombs. Now watch this. See that? And I know that I can get away with it because he's throwing a lot of bombs early. He's running into management issues. And so he only has 2 bombs. And so that's something that I'm aware of as a Bonbon player. Throwing those bombs makes sense, but sometimes it's better to slow it down. And by slowing it down, you're allowing your bombs to build up, so when you catch up to me and you get me in a good spot, you can start chipping at me pretty quick. So this is a very aggressive Bonbon. Now this is what throws me off. I'm not used to a Bonbon player or really top tier Bonbon players using Blink, because that's usually not how Bonbon's built, especially on Moonlit where you should be using teleport. So that worked in the Hunter's favor. The Hunter took me by surprise. The problem is that strategy is going to bite him in the ass later, because most Bonbon players, I can tell he has a north build. I can tell by that pallet speed, how fast he took down that pallet. So now I'm saying, okay, I know he took down that pallet speed. I pay attention to that in every match. And I'm like, all right, well, now I know you built north, and I know Bonbon players built south. So there's no way that you didn't build towards detention, but you could have. But if you're using Blink and you haven't got the chain bombing down to the point where you feel really comfortable with it, then I feel like you're probably using detention. Now, I know some people are going to say, Bonbons don't use detention. That's not true anymore. Actually, Ken, the #1 Bonbon player, now uses detention in a lot of his matches. Not all of them, but some of them. So there's a lot more flexibility with Bonbon players. They all don't just build north and east anymore. A lot of them build north and south. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, well, if this person is using Blink, then that means that they're still not 100% comfortable with their bomb chain. And remember, when I was learning Bonbon, I used Blink as well. So in my mind, I'm like, I really don't think this guy has detention. Trump's card. So he doesn't have teleport. Now, this is where sometimes I'll do 3 bombs instead of 2. He's at max presence. And he gets him once, he hits him. And so really from here, I got to get a good kite. And there was some good teamwork from that acrobat. And right here, I am going to prioritize avoiding these bombs at all cost. I'm going to completely juke to the side right there. And right now, I'm just like, I know how your bombs work. I don't want to give it to you. And right there, I did give it to him. I was hoping I could get a stun there. Thankfully, I'm getting help from the Seer. But remember, we're down to 2 ciphers. And that means the other 2 are now doing it. And what I'm really doing is trying to prevent him from chain bombing me. And thankfully, I have a Seer that's going to help me out. And I knew that owl was coming, so I can easily vault that window. Okay? So the only reason why I'm able to kite him is because I have excellent teamwork. Right? The first kite, I did pretty good on. I'm breaking line of sight here, making him waste bombs if he decides to use them. He actually hits me with one of them. I'm going to try to get this boost. And right now, I know I'm 1 chip shot away. I wish I didn't really run there. And so my objective now is just to live as long as I can, because in the end of the day, I could be wrong, and he could end up having teleport. But the thing is that I know he doesn't have teleport because his eyes are red. So I was right. He has a north and south build, and he has no teleport. And this is why you're seeing Bonbon players typically go north and south, using that teleport instead. It's a really popular strategy with Bonbon these days. But some Bonbons don't agree, and that's perfectly fine. But I do know Ken, the #1 Bonbon player, the scariest one, Right behind him is GG's Bomb Bomb, but you see him using detention a lot more. And yeah, just wanted to make a video on how I kite bonbons, but trust me, they're still scary. In conclusion, really what you're paying attention for is how fast that pallet speed is getting reduced. And remember, if a bonbon starts throwing those bombs right away like that, they're going to run into bomb management issues because they're panicking with those bombs and trying to chip you. And that can really bite them in the ass later on in the game. And you can capitalize on that and be a little bit more relaxed with your kiting if you pay attention to that. Thank you for watching, boo-boos.